Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and when we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And we have another interesting episode for you guys here today that you definitely want to stick around for. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. So make sure you go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel. Somehow a mosquito got up in here. Anyway, let me get into this topic here. So as y'all know, Patrick Beverley is one of the most in-your-face players we have in the NBA today. And especially for those of you who saw him during his recent stint on ESPN, we all know that Patrick Beverley don't bite his tongue for nobody. He was on there getting ready to go at the host. I'm like, the guy's like, Pat, it's just a question. He's like, what do you mean? Define that. Define what do you mean by hard work? What do you mean by that? Define that for me, son. What do you mean? So like Patrick Beverley is really intense. And as y'all know, he's been making headlines ever since he signed with the Lakers. And yesterday, he did his first press run with his new teams, and he took a range of questions. I think there's even a story out there that Patrick Beverley walked into the press room. He said hello. He said hello to everybody, and then I think no one responded, and he walked out. Because like, I'm offended. I said hello to you guys and nobody said. But anyway, that's what I heard. I don't know if it's true, but I think I heard that or read that somewhere when I was doing research this morning. Anyway, so he was there taking all of these questions, et cetera, and they were asking him all type of things. But then I stumbled upon a clip via Clutch Points on their Twitter account today, about Patrick Beverley. And you just won't believe what Patrick Beverley's response was to this reporter's question. You just won't believe it. But before we play his response, this video is brought to you by sponsor Aura, who's also the official sponsor of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Do you know what the fastest growing crime in America is today? It's identity theft. Imagine trying to log into your email only to see that your password has been changed. Then you start getting weird notifications from your bank and credit cards, only to find out that all of your personal and sensitive information has been totally compromised. If you think it can happen to you and your family, just know that in 2020, over 49 million Americans were victims to identity theft, costing them a combined $56 billion. That is why we are excited to partner with Aura, who's the sponsor of this video. Aura is the #1 identity theft and financial fraud protection. Aura monitors the dark web and alerts you if any of your passwords and accounts have been breached. And funny enough, after using Aura, I discovered some of my credentials were floating around in the dark web, and the app showed me exactly when and where the breach happened. In addition, Aura allows you to set spending alerts, and they'll notify you of any suspicious transactions. Aura is 4 times faster than any of its competitors in alerting you if someone is trying to open a credit card or obtain a loan using your name. And remember this, every 14 seconds, someone becomes a victim of identity fraud. Don't let it happen to you. Now click the link in the description and try Aura for free for 2 weeks and see if any of you or your family's personal information has been compromised. Start your free trial at aura.com/dreamerspro. And when you try Aura, by using the link in the description below, also know that you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do is we want to play this clip for you. It's only like 20-30 seconds long, and we're going to come back and react to it. Take a listen to what your man Patrick Beverley had to say when the reporter asked him this.
You'll be playing with LeBron James and Anthony Davis.
They'll be playing with me.
Yeah?
Yeah. I made the playoffs last year. They didn't. It's the difference.
Have you guys started talking yet?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but I'm glad that, we get a chance to play with each other than, anything else. I'm excited to see it go on. I'm excited to, to get the battling going.
Yo, did y'all hear what Patrick, let me read the quote for you guys again. He said, reporter said, you'll be playing with LeBron and Anthony Davis. Patrick Beverley, they'll be playing with me. I made the playoffs last year. They didn't. It's a difference. Are you freaking kidding? First of all, who else would have the balls to say something like that but Patrick Beverley? Like, and the funny thing is, I don't know if you guys saw the clip, but if you saw the clip, he was genuinely like what type of question is this? He was like, what kind of ridiculous way to phrase a question? What do you mean, am I happy? He's like, I just made the playoffs. And the truth is, he didn't tell a lie. The fact of the matter is, not saying that making the playoffs is winning the championship, but since we're talking about playoffs, and that's the point, that's his point. Patrick Beverley has made the NBA playoffs for the last, 4 seasons. Like the last 4 seasons. So I think, I think he has a point. That's number one. I think the other reason he said that is that he wanted to show that he was bringing something to the team. He wasn't just some young guy that was happy to be there, right? Some guy that's just like, they'll see LeBron and start genuflecting, let to use Skip Bayless's word, like, oh my God, this is LeBron James, this is Anthony Davis. Oh my goodness, man, LeBron's beard is really that, he combs it that well, man. Look at Anthony Davis. He's really that tall, huh? It's unbelievable. Like, he's not one of these kind of guys, right? He's a guy that's been there. That's number one. I think he also wants to show that I'm bringing a lot of playoff experience. I'm not just here twerking it up for these guys. I'm not going to be here waving a pom-pom for these guys. No, I'm here to add something to the team, right? Acknowledge what I'm bringing to the team. I think that's also what he was saying to the reporter. The other thing I think was this. I think his comments show that Patrick Beverley is not a guy that gets starstruck. He's not starstruck. Patrick Beverley has played with all-stars and superstars before. He's played with James Harden. He's played with Paul George. He's played with Kawhi Leonard. He's played with Karl Anthony Towns, young stars, older stars, more seasoned guys. It's not like he's just some new cat that's just walking into the NBA that hasn't been around the block before. So I think he was also trying to get that message across. But let me tell y'all this. This is Patrick Beverley. Whether you like it or not, we're talking about the Laker fans now, this is the guy you're going to get. I just hope, however, that it doesn't turn off some of his teammates in the locker room, right? Because it worked well for the Clippers. I think the only reason they weren't able to retain him was due to financial reasons, but I just hope it doesn't turn off some of the guys in the locker room, because he's an abrasive guy. He's an in-your-face type of guy. And if I'm giving you my personal opinion, my personal take on this, I think it's something that the Lakers need. The Lakers last year were a bad defensive team. And I think if they had more guys in the locker room holding each other accountable and just saying what needs to be said in the locker room, I think they could have avoided a lot of those issues. Patrick Beverley is one of these guys who's going to be up there like, yo, bro, you playing like trash. According to your standards. I'm not calling you trash, but you're playing like trash according to your standards, not that you're trash, right? So you need a guy like that. Patrick Beverley is going to be one of these guys that's going to be communicating on defense. He's going to be calling out audible. Hey, do this, move this, get over the screen, blah, 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 blah. So this is nothing new. And I think it's also important that Patrick Beverley is not in awe of those guys on a team like LeBron, because then you won't be able to call them out, and people won't be able to be, you won't be able to hold everybody, honest and accountable. They're teammates, right? So I still think, though, however, that he said that, I cannot believe that Patrick Beverley actually said that. And I think it may turn off some people outside the locker room, like I don't know how Uncle Shay is going to be feeling about them comments. There are definitely going to be some people like, who the hell is Patrick Beverley to say blah, 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 blah. But, if you want a locker room where guys are willing to tell each other the truth, hold each other accountable, and do whatever it takes to win, you're going to have these type of things. And Patrick Beverley's like, wait a minute. No, I'm not just some dude just walking up in here, twerking it up, happy to be here. No, I'm bringing something to the table and get it right. I just still can't believe he said it. So the question to you guys is quite simply this. Can you believe, or do you believe that Patrick Beverley actually had the balls to say that? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. And we catch y'all on the next one. Peace.